Vibras? Cause we know the Vibras.
Welcome back to another episode, the You Know the Vibras podcast, and Happy New Year's to all of you guys. Another year, we made it. Another year of life, another year of success. Happy New Year's to all of you guys, to all the new subscribers, all the new supporters, for everybody that's been here since day one. Happy New Year's to all of you guys and your families.
Yeah, Happy New Year's to everyone that are here watching us. If you are watching us on this new year, thank you guys for, coming over to the new year with us and supporting us in this new year of 2024. Now I'm just, grateful that you guys have been with us for the past couple months in 2023 and have joined us. If you're new here, if you joined us in 2023, thank you for joining the family as well. But today's episode simply is going to be something where we're going to give some motivational the V, but as motivational talks where we just simply want to talk about, the new year and people's mindset going into New Year's and things that, should be fixed in people's mindset, in our opinion. Reminder, this is our opinion. You know what I'm saying? You could decide to listen to us or not, but just, it's always good to listen to other people's point of views because sometimes it's refreshing to see what other people think of certain situations. But yeah.
I agree.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get it started. I just want to hear, from your side. I want to hear your 2024 New Year resolutions. What are you looking to accomplish this new year? Was there anything that you wish you could have accomplished in 2023 that you weren't able to, and you're planning 100% on accomplishing it in 2024?
I wouldn't necessarily say. All right, so this is my point of view, man. I previously always, looked at New Year's resolution and I'm like, okay, it's good to kind of set, something for the year, but with the years, bro, I'm kind of like growing a little bit against them because I feel like many people make them and never, lead up to them or live up to them. Sorry, or even you know what I'm saying, they give up early on them. So I feel like I'm a person that I wouldn't necessarily say I have resolutions, but I do have goals. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I mean, the main thing is honestly for me, in 2024, something that I do want to accomplish, is getting in a career job. That's my major focus is a career job. You know what I'm saying? Getting the ball rolling with that. It's been very tough after college. I'm not gonna lie. Just trying to find the right thing and start somewhere. It's been very tough, but hopefully this year coming up, I can find something that I can stick to. Also, in the year, I want to continue to grow the podcast. Unleash the potential that the podcast has. Do more in-person content. Well, we didn't. Did we do any last year? No, we didn't, right?
And last year,
that's the first year that
we didn't do any in person. Was all virtual.
Yeah, so definitely get some in person content. This year for sure, 2024. And yeah, just keep growing, man. Just keep growing as an individual. Keep getting better as an individual, as a man. Just find ways to continue to better myself. I would say 2023, at least the end of 2023, was a little rough for me in many aspects, and it definitely molded me. I needed that adversity, because I was a bit
yeah.
I wouldn't say comfortable, but I was going with the rolling with the punches, but like with this adversity, it kind of made me like tighten up. Like, man, you need to lock in, you need to better yourself, you need to grow, mature in many aspects as well. And yeah, so it definitely helped me, and I feel like going into 2024 is going to be great for me all around, because I'm in a different mindset right now, and I feel different, and I think that's a good thing. But yeah, mainly just those two things: find a career job and the podcast to continue to grow.
Nah, that's what's up, man. For me, I'm along the same lines. Like, one of my biggest goals for 2024 is I'm trying to actually develop a career in what I went to school for. I feel that's my biggest goal in 2024. Whether I go like the business owner route or just finding somewhere where I can work and not let my degree, quote unquote, go to waste. Because, being the first kid that graduated from college, that was a lot of money, a lot of effort being put behind that accomplishment, and me not doing what I went to school for is kind of like,
Disheartening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my big goal for 2024, apart from growing the podcast. And finally, I know the process been so drawn out over the last year, with the moves and all that. And we talked about it a while back, the new clothing brand. So that's another thing that I want to bring forward in 2024. And the merch.
Mm-hmm.
Always talk about the merch. we 2024 is the year for the merch. If you guys watched one of the previous videos, we said you got to comment why you love the Vibras in any of the videos to be entered to the giveaway to be the possible winner of some the Vibras merch early. So make sure you guys hit that comment section below if you're listening. Hit them reviews, comment why, let us know why you love the Vibras.
Facts. No, facts. I agree. Before we get in, I got a quick quote though.
Mm-hmm. We bring back the quote. Go ahead. Yeah. Hit us with it.
From Michael Altshuler. Michael Altshuler. The quote, this is a very great quote, and it's, New Year's inspired. And it says, the bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. So this is basically saying, time may fly in life, and things may seem as they're going fast. But remember, you're the one in control. You're the one with the wheel in your hand, and you can either slow it down, speed it up, or take which route you want. So I think that's very important, to keep in mind in life. You have to remember you're the pilot of your life. Yeah, you're gonna have guidance, from God and from your parents and whoever, your partner, whatever. But it's important to remember that always the person who's gonna make the decision is you. So make the decision with no regrets. Make sure you make the correct decision and make the decision and go at it, at your full potential, and that we know everything.
Stay on business.
Exactly. So I think that's very important, especially going into this new year. Try to break bad habits that you may have had, and focus on the bigger picture and where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So remember, you're the pilot of your life. And although time flies, you are in charge of your life. So
100%
in control. Yeah, in control.
100%. I agree with that quote, man. Another thing that I wanted to add to that is like, don't be afraid to try new things, and don't be afraid of being patient as well, because everything. One thing that I learned is that not everything will happen when you want it to happen. It's gonna happen when it was supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact. And I mean, honestly, bro, like the main reason I wanted to have this conversation, man, is because I feel like a lot of people going into the new year,
right,
are always that always have that mindset, like, man, I'm gonna do this in 2024. I'm gonna do this next year. I'm waiting for next year to do this, or I'm just gonna wait for, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're always putting things on the side for the new year. They're using New Year's as an excuse to do something. And I feel like a lot of people are wrong in this. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for the new year. Start now. Start in the present. Stop waiting for the new year, because sometimes, the new life happens, you know what I'm saying? And then your plans may change. And if you didn't do it now, you're not going to do it then. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you have to take advantage of the moment, you know what I'm saying? And, the ability you may have to do something right then and there, instead of putting it on the back burner and saying, hey, I'm just going to wait till New Year's to do it. A big example, and I need to desahogar, man. Let me sit up for this. A big example.
Hold on. Where's the Brugala? Somebody give me some Brugala real quick.
No. This is my main problem, man. This is one of the biggest things, or one of the biggest irks I have on New Year's, man, or people with New Year's. Why do you have to wait for New Year's to start going to the gym? Why? Sorry. Like recently, this past week, the week before New Year's, I've seen a lot of new faces. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's the sign-up bonuses, man. The sign-up. Yeah, sign-up deals, man. At the end of the year and then the first couple weeks of the year, then sign-up deals, man.
I think it's very crazy that people wait for New Year's to start the gym, one, they start in New Year's and then they don't last, which is like,
Mhm.
what is the reason? You know what I'm saying? Two, it's
Right,
like,
right.
what is the difference between starting on this date than starting today? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the difference? You know what I'm saying? What
Facts.
changes? So I feel like people are
Facts,
have the
facts.
wrong mindset and letting New Year's control their mindset of when they want to start something.
Mhm.
And the gym is one of those things that people wait for the new year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna lose this amount of weight. I'm gonna wait till New Year's to start though. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like that. They have that
Right.
weird mindset, man. And I just feel like it's a problem because you're weak minded because you want to wait. You know, you put, like I said earlier, you put things on the back burner till later, and then that date comes and the motivation is not really there. You know what I'm saying? Because you waited too long for that to happen. So that's my opinion. I think you should never wait, especially with the gym thing. If you're one of those people and you're guilty, I mean, I guess New Year, new me may be a thing. But
Right, right.
if you're gonna do it, please commit to it. Don't just say you're gonna wait till New Year's,
Yo,
go for a
fact.
couple weeks and then stop going because you're already starting with failure in the new year. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing is like a lot of people see the new year as kind of like a reset button in some
But
sort
it's
of
another
way.
day though, bro.
Right, right. It is another day, man. But I guess it's like the significance of like, oh, it's a new year, new year. I can start fresh. I can, uh, get a whole new mindset. But it's like you say, it is just another day. It just happens that the year go from like in this example from 2023 to 2024. That's the main difference there. But it's just another regular day. So
Exactly.
like I get like, all right, new year, this is what I want to accomplish this year, man. But I feel like what you can do in, in that position, I would say, is like, why don't you start doing little things that can lead up to
Exactly.
you going even harder in the new year?
Right. Or preparing yourself for that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like I don't know, look up workouts or start a plan like, hey, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do this. Like, map out your weeks. You know what I'm saying? Don't just
Right.
the new year happens, you go sign up and then just go at it like
Bam,
randomly. You know what
you
I'm
don't
saying?
know what to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah.
I feel like the last couple weeks of the year is like, it's kind of like you pre-game for the new year.
Hmm.
Like, you got to start putting things in order. Like, if you want to, like, for example, like, disassemble the gym, like, you can start, like you said, you can start looking up, okay, this is some routines that might work for me. This is what I want to work on at the gym. Or even, like, let's say in a career, like, you're trying to get promoted, you can start in before the year ends. Okay, what can I do
What do I need to do?
to be in the
Yeah.
exactly, at least start planning for it? Because honestly, I feel most of the people just wait to, like you said, people wait to the new year. I was like, all right, it's a new year, I guess I'm gonna do this, instead of being prepared for it.
Yeah, I think it's important to definitely prepare your mind for these things, especially if you really feel like you're gonna buy into, the whole change thing and changing, your ways and the lifestyle. Definitely prepare your mind for it and prepare some sort of
Right.
motivation, you know what I'm saying, to go at it because I feel like most people, like I said earlier, just jump into it but are not prepared mentally. I feel like that's the most important part is preparing yourself mentally going into the new year for these things that you want to accomplish. That way, you kind of have an idea how it's going to go, map out like a timeline of what, and set out goals as well, what
Mm-hmm.
you want to accomplish. That way, you have something that drives you to do it. Because if you're going to the gym with no goals, or you want to get a promotion,
Not
but you don't have no goals,
correct.
or
Or plan.
or a plan, it's hard to accomplish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when you go on a trip, man. You already have everything planned out. Look, I feel a lot of people can plan for little things, for the big events in their life. They don't really plan for it.
Mm-hmm. Facts. But let's switch it up a little bit, man, real quick.
So
Um,
it was good.
so going into 2024, if you can go back into the past,
Mm.
which year would you say was your favorite year? Out of all the years you've lived,
Oh
and
man,
let us know
that's
in the comments as
tough,
well your favorite
bro.
year so far of your life. And what will 2024 have to do to beat it? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
I mean, honestly, bro, if I'm being honest, probably like 2018. 2018, I was gonna say. I would
2018.
say 2018 was like it year for me. Like, I got now out of like a relationship, and I just had a lot of personal growth in that year.
Mm.
Um, like I stopped being like codependent on other people to do things, and um, yeah, that I would say that's the biggest the so far the biggest year. Apart from that, 2020, towards the end of 2020, it treated me pretty well. I started quote unquote a career, and 2024, man, it could be potentially the next best year of my life.
Hmm.
Uh, as long as I stick to the plan that I have for 2024.
Okay.
How about for you?
Outside of the year I was born, 1999, I don't remember much, but it was a great year because I was born. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I'd
Where my
say
90s babies at?
there's a debate about that. They said 1999 doesn't count as 90s baby. Why is
Hey.
that's
So is
messed
that the
up?
cutoff though? Is that the cutoff
That's
though?
what people say.
Man, so if that's the case, I got lucky.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, but why is that a thing? Nah, but I think my best year definitely would probably be 2018. Yeah, same.
Yeah,
'Cause
for real, bro. What happened in
yeah.
2018 for you?
Well, that was basically damn. That was
That would have
what?
been your
No. Oh
sophomore
yeah.
year in
Well,
college,
okay.
right?
No. Well, that's what I'm trying to think. No, I mean, no. I was. It was still my because think about it. You go into college the fall of 2017. I went into college fall of 2017. So spring
Mm-hmm.
2018 was still my freshman
It's
year.
still freshman.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
freshman year at college, went to go play college football, was great. But also towards the end of the year, I went to DR for the first time in like a ton of years, and I had a great time. Had the best, one of the best vacations. Got to be around my grandma. Rest in peace. It was just a great time being around family and friends that I haven't seen in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it was just a great year because like I found a way like to when I went to college and then I went back home for the summer. I worked, in the summer, met a lot of people as well. Sorry, I'm jumping around from December to the summer, but it was just a great year. A lot of great music as well that year. I know it's just a great.
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like
fact.
2018. Yeah, 2018 was. I feel like was one of my great years, but I think 2024 can outdo it.
Right.
Or if I continue to grow as an individual, if I start my career, dream career job, I'd say, or a career job where I can grow, and where
Right.
I could start to become more independent, and make a good income and start to flirt with options of like having my own place and stuff like that. Um, I don't know. I feel like
I
that
feel
that'd be
that.
important to me, and that would be like that time where like I feel like okay, I really really became like a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. For
yeah.
real, man. Like especially like once you get your own place, it's like, damn, I make the rules here, bro.
I mean, yeah. Well, because like, I moved out, but I'm with my brother in Noriel, so it's like,
Right, right.
it's still like you moved out, but you still have like that feeling like
You
damn,
moved out, but
I'm still not
yeah.
independent yet. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like I don't know. It's something like this is gonna be like the first time that I'm fully on my own.
Yeah.
No parents, just me and the lady, and it's just a different. I feel like it's like a stepping stone
Hmm.
in the right direction because now you're responsible for the household.
Hmm.
Like anything that happens within like your household is you're responsible for it. And I feel like a lot of people don't come preparing to. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't prepared all
Well,
the
you
way,
can't
but
prepare for
like
other
through the
things. You can't
growth,
really.
exactly.
Yeah.
But like just like the growth from being 100% on my own, man, it's just been tremendous. Like the I find new ways to motivate myself and learn new things every day, and
Right.
The freedom to do anything that I want is also
Right. Right. Well, exactly that, and so yeah, I think that would be an important thing in 2024 in order for it to be the best year so far. Is for that where I could generate good amount of income, and also find ways to, kind of envision my future and figure out where I
Mm-hmm.
want to be, for the, next couple years. I think that's very important for me. And also I feel like it's, well, you said last year was a make or break, but I feel like this year is a real make or break for the podcast. I feel like after having a year virtually, like if we do another year virtually, it's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But we just have to see.
We might be the best virtual podcast in the planet.
Well, because we'd have to see some sort of growth, you know what I'm saying, in order for it to be like,
right.
So that's another thing. But now, I don't like to set expectations for the year. I just like to go, with it and see what God has planned. But I definitely set my goals though, and plan on reaching.
Right, at least have a plan, man. I feel like that's the biggest thing. If you have a plan, man, like okay, for me, first half of the year is just all preparation for the clothing brand, and start messing around with film more, photography more, and go from there.
Right.
And then the second back, like I guess the second quarter is just finally release the brand and keep going crazy with film and photography. And I feel like once you have it planned out, it's a lot easier to reach that goal.
Right. That's a fact. Bro, so what are some things, like this is gonna be very short because we know you guys are new into the year. You might be hungover, from your New Year parties and stuff.
Yes, sir.
But or whenever you're watching this, we don't know. But what is your last word of advice that you want to give the listeners and viewers going into this new year, and how should they approach the new year?
Man, honestly, leave all the bad habits in 2023. If you want to use 2024 as a reset, go ahead and do so, because it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to use the new year as a reset button, but start planning early what you want to accomplish at the end of the year.
Right.
Whether it is, financial goals, personal growth goals, fitness goals, any goals that you want to accomplish, start planning early on. That way you can actually accomplish them.
Facts. Now, I think the same thing. I feel like the most important thing is to definitely have a plan. Have a plan for what you expect, or what you want out of the year. Set goals, and most importantly, I feel like the most important, trait to have going into the year is discipline. Have discipline.
Right.
You got to be disciplined in your process so you can accomplish these things, and try to limit, the negativity and bad habits going into the year. That way you can stay on the right path and try to accomplish what you need to accomplish. I feel like definitely learn from the previous year. See, because none of us are perfect. We had some sort of imperfection in the past year,
right?
Or something we could learn from. So be responsible and make sure you learn from the mistake you possibly made in the past year. That way, going into the new year, you don't have to, carry that over with you. And if you can do it now, early on in the year, and break the bad habit, or if you want to change, a way, something that you did, or, something that you may, have been trying to release, but you can't, try to get rid of it as soon as possible. That way it doesn't continue to drag into the new year. And that way you can focus on what you have to focus on this new year. And so you can continue to grow as an individual and accomplish those things you need to accomplish. So I think that's the most important thing. Definitely,
I agree.
Be disciplined in your process, and, have a plan. And leave all bad habits, please. Leave all the bad habits in 2023. It's a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? If people telling you it's a bad habit, and it's not doing you no good, why continue to do it?
Amen to that. The goal for in 2024 should be the biggest goal. The biggest goal is anything that's not good for you, leave it behind.
Facts. That's important, man. Well, yeah, guys. Welcome to 2024. Thank you guys for, continue to listen to the podcast. Short episode. We just want to give you guys a New Year's, special, something quick, a little motivation. But honestly, guys, thank you guys for the support. Hopefully you guys continue to, support us this year. And hopefully, the podcast can reach new limits and unlock, milestones, this year, God willing. Hopefully we can reach 1,000 subs this year. That would be phenomenal. You know, 1,000 subs is.
We're trying to get there. We've been
Yeah.
trying to get there for a year and a half now.
Facts. So we'll see. God willing, that'd be great. I'd see it as a successful year if we can get through there. But yeah, guys, just remember to stick to the plan. You know, have that motivation. You know, have that consistency, and remember to always, you know, be great in what you do. And never question yourself or your ability, because we're all great in our own ways. We just have to find the ways, or find what we're great in. So don't give up, guys. Just make sure you find that. And when you find it, put your head down and go at it at 110%. Not 100%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, so yeah, make sure you hit that like button, comment something down below, comment Happy New Year's, you know, or comment, you know, the Viva Las 2024 to enter the giveaway, the merch giveaway. And guys, remember to, damn, what was I gonna say? No, oh yeah, remember to continue to, you know, support us this year and to share our content. And if you haven't followed us on social media, make sure you follow us so you see the shorts and you also be notified what possible content could be on the way. We're planning on more in-person content and a variety of different content, hopefully, God willing, this upcoming year. So be on the lookout for that. But as always, guys, as we always say here at You Know the Vivas podcast, remember to subscribe and let's vibe.
Let's vibe. Peace.
Happy 2024. See ya.
Nos vemos el año que viene.
Damn, yeah. Otra vez. Damn, man, what the year to end already.